You know what I mean? I'm not gonna wait for nobody to get in here, man, because I've been kicking some good stuff if y'all checking it out. But what I'm talking about today is this 50 versus Pap. Every time I put on Facebook, Instagram, and the niggas always on there, right? They always talking about them fools, right? Now the thing is, oh, 50 don't do no memes. Don't do no memes. Let's get in the booth. Like, these guys are almost 50 years old, man. Nobody's checking for no rap, man. What 50-year-old dude, gray hair, all grayed up, want to go jump in the booth and bust a rap and rap about what? And say what? You know what I mean? Like, what you gonna say about if you gonna talk about his girl getting banged on by P. Diddy? Just showing other races how we can't even get along. You never see any other race doing this. You never see Pakistanians rapping against Pakistanians or arguing with Pakistanians. You never see Mexicans do it. You never see, white people. You only see the brothers. And that's the only way, I guess, the brothers make money is against each other. Like, we got to make money off each other. Talking about, oh, you need to get in the booth. He's dogging out Papoose lady, Clarissa Shields, who she's playing herself because here you is on accomplish all these great things. Now your relationship's all out there in the open. But yeah, you make money off of people, you know what I mean? Because you get the little streams and stuff like that. But I'm like, they dogging her out, talking crazy about it. This girl's a legend, should be a legend. She's someone that came from the flow, came from the bottom, and came up. And not came up, but she won. We not talking about money, but she got in the ring and whooped them folks' ass. She went to the Olympics a couple times, whooped those folks' ass. Them accomplishments, her beating the world, being a sister, should be something that magnifies. But it's not magnified. So she feel like she got to do all this other stuff to feel magnified, to feel validated. Because if the white man don't validate you, you don't feel validated. If they don't stamp it, it ain't stamped, right? So here we are with 50 Cent, Papoose, everybody. Oh, we need to do this. They need to rap. No, they don't. They don't need to go in the booth. Now one of them fools even own a studio. Think about that. Now all them niggas rap, but they don't even own a studio. They don't have a studio where they can go in and just drop a rhyme, drop something, right? They probably got to go buy something, somebody else. They got to go rent out a building to do their podcast. Why don't you just do it in the basement of your crib? Why pay these people when you can do it right at the crib? You need these cameras, a cell phone. You do it yourself. But we feel like we need to go get these folks because somebody else came to them with that idea. Hey, why don't you get together and y'all make a pie and sit around and talk about nothing? Pause this, pause that. Everything's pause. Everything's gay. Everything's shooting. Beef, everything's gay. Like, bro, what are we talking about? Why we sit here chit-chatting, and every time I say something that sounds kind of weird, not trying to say it, pause. Now we got 4 guys sitting around. Nobody got no hit record. Nobody's out doing nothing for the community, building youth centers, building places where rappers can learn how to rap, learn how to write a song, learn how to stream, learn how to market, learn how to use the internet. All type of things you guys could be building and pass down to the youth without doing. You rather sit around in the corner and drink and talk about nothing. Say N-word 1,000 times and why these clothes that's cost an arm and a leg and you don't own nothing. Papoose walking around with Louis Vuitton on. She at Louis Vuitton with a stack of money like this. Her sister them living. Did you see where her sister them live at? I looked at some show. Girl, her sister walking in the snow, like living walking with water and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, bro, you sitting up finna give Louis $10,000, $15,000. There's a business right there. There's your own clothing line right there. You can promote yourself right there. You can go rent out an arena and fight in it yourself without having to go use these other people. You guys are not using your brain. You staying caught up with this man. And all he does is put the money up and he like Turkey Al-Sheikh. All these guys, oh, Turkey, like I saw Keyshawn Davis. Oh, Turkey's giving me a fight January 30th. I'm like, bro, He's making way more. Why can't you just do that for yourself? Like, you guys are fighting each other instead of working together to build something together, man. 50 Cent should not be. I like that he got on there and tried to apologize. I was like, yo, let that girl make money. Because I think in my heart, he was like, yo, man, let that girl make. Now I'm trashing her and go stop her from eating. By stop her from eating, that's affecting her whole family. That's how y'all guys need to look at it. If she don't read, nobody's buying her tickets. That's not a good thing because everybody black should be in her fight. We should be running up there like they do for Anthony Joshua and have the damn people from Europe run over here to watch their boxers and watch their fighters. No support. Every brother should buy that. Every woman, they should go to that. Make that an all brother event where we in there kicking it, watching her fight. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. We rather stop her from making money. Whereas, don't buy her fight. She's ugly. She's this, she's that. You know. And I think 50 took the right road. Family, Pep, don't let him hide behind me. Hide behind what he wants. He's rich. He don't even got to respond to you, man. Only you going to benefit from that. And nobody's bought none of Papoose music. I mean, nobody's checking for rap no more, bro. Unless you got like a jingle or a hit little hook that they can put on TikTok and everybody dance off of it. Other than that, bro, you can forget lyrics. You can forget lyrics. Lyrics is cool. I love lyrics, but lyrics ain't doing it, man. You know what I mean? Because people's attention span is too short. They not sitting and listening to 3 minutes of lyrics, 2 minutes of lyrics. They don't even catch it. Unless there's a nice hook, a nice something got to go with it to hook you in. That's why 50 don't need to respond. If he felt like there was money involved that he could come up, he would do it. Be like, man, I'm killing these guys off these docuseries. I just go do a docuseries. Now, how many people he took and put into the film game? Taught how to work a camera, taught how to write a script, how to make a docuseries. We can do docuseries on people in the neighborhood, people around us, creating jobs. See, it's about creating jobs, man. Creating opportunity where we can eat and live off one another. And you can be the man that set that up. But you guys too busy fighting each other, arguing with each other about somebody else's money. Somebody else's money. Think about it. Louis. She had Carissa Shields buying Louis. Because she saw Papoose with a scarf on that probably cost about $5,000. Nigga, are you kidding me? You didn't go build no business with that? You didn't go pay off no debt with that? You didn't go build a building or do something in the community where you can put your name on it and it lasts forever long after you gone? Y'all sitting there waiting on these folks to give us something, man. Them folks ain't giving y'all nothing. And these guys in charge, these rappers, these guys are like leading us down the wrong path because these young bros ain't got nobody to look up to, man. Nobody. Only when they look at something, they see two brothers at each other's throat. Two women at each other's throat. He go out and Christmas buy this girl a fur coat. Who was standing there? A white boy. He didn't go spend the money with a brother, with a black dude or whatever. And this is not racist. Because every race looks after one another. You don't see no white dude running off no black store trying to buy nothing, do you? There's some Jordans or something, but they not running. No, they not doing that, bro. You crazy. They not doing that. I don't care what you say. They're not. Mexican ain't doing it either. They're not going to no all black store to do business. Only you would do that. Only you would do that. He should be building up barbershop. That one dude, David East, from that little four dudes and Jim Jones and them, he know how to cut hair. I'm like, why you don't have a barbershop? Why you don't have a barber school where you teaching these young brothers how to cut hair and they can cut hair under you? Nick Saban got 4 coaches in the Final Four football. 4 of them coaches. All 4 of them coaches was under him. Now he done hooked them up, taught them how to do this. Now they out running their own programs, getting hot, making millions. And what are these coaches doing? What are the youth coaches? The youth coaches are the one making these kids. They're the one making them. But is it getting anywhere? Nope. 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 They're not. This is what I'm talking about. We're not building, man. I'm not on here to bring us down, man. You know, I got no likes, no nothing, because you know these people, you know, it's they don't. I don't know what they want, you know. It's my platform. I'm okay with. I can look back on this and say, yo, I remember 26. I was kicking facts, man. I was keeping it 110%, man. These dudes, and if we extinct, we know why. Because we not, you know, we got these guys. Our leaders are not leading. They're not showing us anything. They're not building nothing. Well, other people build for themselves, bro. What are you talking about? You saw that dude, Ken Dillingham? He went and asked for $20 million. He was like, man, what do y'all need to cut a check? We need some better players. Right? Keeping it about, he keeping about what they trying to do. We trying to build this thing, keep this thing going. But we're not doing that. And we're fighting, clashing, Pap and 50 Cent. No, 50 Cent shouldn't respond. For what? For what? Why? Pap shouldn't even respond. Pap should leave it alone too. Then they're gonna run wild with it anyway. You know, he can't even walk around with his girl. You know, she on there running. He should tell her to shut her mouth too. Because it is ruining her brand. Getting out there because they already don't like you. You know, they should be working together. That thing should be sold out anyway. Because we should have her in high regard. But we don't know. Can she really handle that success? Can she really handle? Because she been talking about she can beat men. You know what I mean? She's not acting with any kind of class herself. So somebody need to talk to her too. Calm her down. I know she came from rough time. Now her sister them coming out hating on her. That's crazy. Chris Rock with the same thing. I mean, it's like, what are we doing, man? Why don't we look in the mirror and say, man, what are we doing, man? We so gone. We so far gone, man. We don't know what we doing. We looking for that validation. We looking for that approval. We're looking for them to say, hey, man, you know, here's a job. Here's this, here's that. Oh, you're number one. Here's the trophy. You're ranked number one. You know, it's you know, yeah, 50, man, you know, 50, you gotta get back, bro. You gotta help out, man. If you watching this, man, you gotta help out. I don't care about your bro. And go. Some guy trying to hate on you because your bra went dance with these girls are done more than that, man. Come on, man. And for free. At least she was getting 10 grand and getting her rent paid, getting her bills paid. She wasn't doing it for free. Most of these girls go out and do that stuff. She was doing no charge. Don't even know you. Look at porn. Them girls getting $300, $400, $500 taking a 12-inch dick, man. So 50 shouldn't be mad about that. You know, he let her go. Move on, take care of your kid. It is what it is. You know, you don't done some freaky stuff. You know, and then Papoose, man, leave that rap. Go write you a rap or something, man. You and Clarissa, want y'all put a song together. She rap too. I'm like, why ain't y'all like putting something together and then we're going to drop something together. We're going to do something together. Instead of her taking that money and giving it to Louis Vuitton, man. That's them clothes, they could be worth 15 cents. And next year, they're going to be out of style. Think about it, man. You got to pay your rent. That 5Gs, 6Gs, 7Gs could have went towards a business, man. Could have went towards your little nephews, your nieces, man. Putting them somewhere. Putting that money away for them. You know, instead of running around here trying to impress the internet with some Louis Vuitton, man. That is like, instead of starting your own clothing line, I don't get that at all. You could start your own t-shirts with have that money you got and put Clarissa on and sell those, man. I wouldn't never have Louis Vuitton on a Gucci. None of these fools who've been around since 1818 and ain't never contributed to the black community. Wait, man, but that's just my piece, man. What they should do is make a truce, chill out, and move on.